Hi, everybody. I hope that you are having a great day. I wanted to come with you to live to you today and share with you what I woke up with. Just like this was so like heavy on my mind heart combination. I wanted to bring this with to you today to see if maybe it resonates with any of you. My name's Tabitha Jane. Thank you for um, your time on this channel. And if you find some of the information I share with you resonates or, kind of makes sense, then please go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment. I really would love to hear from you, mainly because, the whole thing is it's kind of just not being in the whole journey alone thing. And that's why I'm sharing. So, anyways, your feelings and who's got the power where the feelings are concerned. So this is what I woke up and just thinking about, and I took some notes. I was on my phone, so I'm gonna read to you what I wrote, and then I will kind of talk about it. But this is what came to me when I woke up this morning. Only you make you feel anything. Others can inflict physical pain, but anything emotional is self-inflicted or self-realized. Happiness, sadness, joy, hope, love, anger, all of these are felt inside the internal self. External signals communicate your feelings, body language, words, actions, and for some of us, the energy that we receive from others. And so my thoughts continued with DNA carries energetic signatures from our ancestors. Certain genetic illnesses or, genetic or traits are passed on genetically from one generation to the next. And my thoughts were, well, oh, what makes it so far-fetched to think that our DNA also doesn't carry genetic, the memories, the emotional traumas from our ancestors. And it's something, I've learned past traumas, they kind of act as static. They distort the vibrations, the energy for some people. So when you are actively trying to manifest and to, bring about positive changes in your life, you're manifesting and you're energetically speaking, but does I know like the childhood traumas kind of causes static where it disrupts the vibration, where we're not on that perfect frequency. Think of it, I've heard it, it's the best analogy ever, is tuning into a radio station, right? If you are spot on, you've got crystal clear signal. But if you are off just by a little bit, let's say the radio station is 97.4, and you're on 97.3, well, you're still getting most of 97.4, but then there's some static. It's not as crystal clear as it would be if you were spot on. And childhood traumas, our past traumas in our lives definitely contribute to that static. Well, what's to say, our ancestral genetics, the DNA that we've inherited, what exactly all did we inherit? And how was that adding to the static? That was the thought. I do know that getting to the core of your trauma, sitting with it, acknowledging it, allowing it to integrate, not rejecting it, because you can't rejecting it's a rejecting you. So by accepting it and acknowledging it and offering it what it didn't receive in that moment of time is a way to integrate it, to kind of heal it. My other thing that I wrote were current circumstances that, are unsatisfactory. They are the symptoms. And the cure is to get to the core, to get to the heart of the issue and integrate it so that it removes the symptoms and the influences those symptoms have in our lives. So this is like heavy thoughts to wake up with, but that's what it is. And I've been doing a lot of like inner work, a lot of healing, my heart wall work. I've recently, not most recently, but recently, I was into a lot of like subconscious, trying to understand the subconscious, understanding the energetic vibrations that we send out. How does that work for us? How does that impact our lives? And the reality of it is we're manifesting all the time, and we are in the now. So what we do in the now is really the only true moment we actually have in our existence, is right now. However, our right now, what we are physically experiencing, these are the results of our past manifestations, the past energy. So right now, in this moment of time, we are creating our future, which is really cool and exciting. It's not limited to what we physically have in our realm at this moment in time. And understanding where we were energetically in the past, and how those vibrations they attracted to us our current physical circumstances, allows us the possibility to be able to take our current physical circumstances and project the future, to draw that future to us that we want. But in the process as well, I do wonder how much, again, I understand, I had a lot of childhood traumas. I've been talking more openly about it. New realm for me to come forth with all that and share with you freely. But as I heal them, and as they're integrated and they no longer are triggers for me in this current now moment, I do wonder what other things are we carrying from our ancestors? There's just like so much that my mind is processing. Hopefully I'm making sense. Hopefully some of what I'm saying is resonating. The point is, wrapping around here. I've always been heard that, nobody could make you feel anything. Nobody else is responsible for your happiness. All of these, sayings that we hear all the time, and I always thought they were cliche, and I kind of brushed them off. And what he really hit me today is I've understood, more recently in the recent months, that yes, I am responsible for my own happiness. I am responsible for my own joy. And in healing the heart wall and realizing how much of I blocked the feeling of love. And when I woke up this morning, the thought that was in my mind was that only I am responsible for my feelings of love. So I'm still trying to process it all. Nobody can make you feel guilty for anything. I mean, they can use body language, they can use words, they can use actions to try to make you feel guilty. But at the end of the day, if you choose not to receive the emotions that they're sending out, you're not guilty. Nobody can make you feel angry. Again, they can use all these other ways of communication to try to make you take ownership of that anger. But if you choose not to accept it, it's not yours. Well, it hit me today. Love is the same thing. Happiness, love, joy. People can smile, and they can be tender. They can laugh and they can, use their body language. They can touch, they can do all those things. But if you choose not to receive the emotion that they're sharing with you, you don't feel it. So we are the ones who determine what we choose to integrate and what we choose not to allow. We are the ones who get to determine how those integrated emotions impact our life, how we reflect back out into the rest of existence. So anyways, I'm just like kind of working through all this. Usually it takes me, when I start having thoughts like this, it takes me down this spiral, which is like where the whole DNA thing came into play, ancestral, it gets into beliefs too. What beliefs are actually your beliefs, and what beliefs are the beliefs that you've been taught, and what beliefs are the beliefs that you inherited, and how are those beliefs impacting your reception of emotions to your benefit, and how are those beliefs impacting the static in your vibration as you try to improve and raise the quality of your life. So anyways, just kind of the thoughts that I was having today, and if this hopefully makes sense to someone else out there, and I'd love to hear your feedback. And as I get more clarity, I will share that that's kind of where I am right now, and hopefully give you something to think about. All right, thanks for joining me, and I will share again sometime soon. Take care. Bye.